Good evening, thank you. When Monique Schomburg asked me, or she told me that she wanted to submit my name to receive an award, I took it in stride. And because I don't normally win awards, so SITA tonight is ruining an almost perfect record of not receiving awards and recognition for what I do. But I forgive you. I am Michael Green, and I approve of this award. A little more than 20 years ago, I moved to New York City from Houston, Texas. And I came here with the goal of doing a particular kind of theater. I wanted to tell our stories a certain kind of way, with authenticity. And I realized two things. That it wasn't necessarily a popular thing to do, not in the way I approached it. And there was this voice on my shoulder saying, you can't make money in the hood doing theater. And that voice would be on my shoulder for all these years, sometimes getting louder, sometimes getting insistent. Always saying, I told you so. You gotta go broke. You might even end up homeless. You sure you want to do this? But I'm glad that we put together a team to do Shades of Truth Theater. And because of that, thousands of people were introduced to the story of Black Wall Street. We performed at York College, Rochdale Village, and other places around the tri-state. Because of Shades of Truth Theater, we were able to introduce Emmett Till to hundreds of young people. So I'm proud of what we were able to accomplish. And I didn't do it by myself, I had help. The first person who stepped up to assist me in my vision was Vosa Rivers of New Heritage Theater Group. When I came in 1994, he put up the first dollars to produce a show about the Black Buffalo Soldiers. We did it at the Victoria 5 Theater. And didn't stop there. He was in my corner. As a matter of fact, he was in all four corners, even to this day. He didn't always say, here's the money, but he never said no. He may have said, Michael, not now, but he never said no. I had other people that stepped up to provide me with support. And for the last 12 years, Jaquita McCullough, who's here tonight, has been the backbone for Shades of Truth Theater. And I want to give her some of her flowers while she's here. Another person sitting next to her is Ron Wilkes, a friend, co-actor. We traveled all over the country in a play called The Meeting, where I played Dr. King. And I'm glad that brother is with me here tonight, because he has always believed in me from the beginning. And the thing about doing what I do is that you're going to have people who say, you're like, who do you think you are? You know, you think you're good? You think you're good? You think you're gooder than me? Bible said nobody good. But you know what? I question whether, I'm good enough to do good, to do something good. Because you make mistakes. And that's all some people will see. They'll see your mistakes. But in spite of that, I said, I'm going to be good enough to do something good. So after 20 years, I'm still here. And Shades of Truth Theater is still here. And I'm glad that my friends are here tonight. Some of them, Rod Ivey does all my graphic work for years. We were toe to toe, and he's here tonight. I got cousins from Brooklyn, Wayne Turner, Hazel, Marcel, they're here. Thank you for coming out. So I say to all of you, to the naysayers, if you're sitting next to an empty seat, that means the haters didn't show up. You are good enough to do something good. Thank you.